Bomber TV. Hi guys, Bomber here. Welcome back to the channel, and before we start, a huge thank you to all of my patrons. If you want to join them, please consider checking out the links down below in the description and the pinned comments down below. So yeah guys, the deck of today is going to be Slow Burn or Easy Draven or whatever you want to call it. This deck really has been a staple. You probably remember it from last season. This was the uncontested deck of the season to beat. Then we saw that Captain Pharaon was nerfed. Definitely a pretty huge nerf to this deck because yeah, Captain Pharaon was pretty much the win condition here. In fact, some like other YouTubers or streamers were calling this the Captain Pharaon deck because this is what it is all about. You just want to stall the game long enough to then play the Captain Pharaon and win off of it. Before it created 3 decimates, so you just needed 8 points of damage on the early game, which is still quite easily doable with stuff like, you know, double get excited and a mystic shot, which is sometimes you get it, or from Ezreal, that additional point of burn. Or, you know, just, you know, from Ballistic Bot, or 1 or 2 hits from some Dredger or Draven early on. So, yeah, it was definitely much more doable. Now, the only 2 decimates, this is basically a 33% nerf on efficiency on the win condition of the deck. So, maybe the deck itself loses 33% of the efficiency. It is obviously not as true, but still, it was quite a big hit. In fact, a lot of players started to drop this deck off and didn't play it quite as much as before, but I recently tested it back, and really it was so strong before that even nerfing the win condition of this deck is not enough. Like, this deck is just too efficient. Probably they also have to hit DRAVEN or maybe some other cards like House Spider or Ballistic Bot to really nerf this deck and tone it down a bit, because right now, like, I played it on stream and I went like 5-1, which of course not a lot of games, but still the win rate, which is like on the 80s, it is still quite insane. How do you play this deck? This is a control deck, really. You just want to stall the game, as I said early. You know, you want to remove everything, Thermogenic Beam, Mystic Shot, get excited, use it as a removal at need. Then you have some other combos of removal, for example, Arachnoid Sentry, which is anyways good as it is to, you know, maybe, I don't know, they play what could they play? Maybe they play what is it? An Asus, for example. Imagine they play an Asus, boom, Arachnoid Sentry. They wasted their World Torn. And then you can hit it with Ravenous Flock, for example, not an Asus, but for example, if it is a Kindred, you go for Arachnoid Sentry, Ravenous Flock, Kindred is dead. For example, this works for whatever else, like, I don't know, I get excited. Jinx, if you're facing this card aggro, Lissandra as well, if you're facing control, and a lot of stuff, really. A Renekton, which is, you know, Renekton Overwhelm is a thing now, and yeah, you can hit all of those. Then with House Spider is actually pretty interesting, because later on, that one chip damage of the Spiderling can be used as a kill a damaged unit for the Scorched Earth. You can also run Noxian Guillotine instead of the Scorched Earth, but since we see a lot of landmarks, for example, the Veiled Temple, and that's basically it, then it is probably better to go for Scorched Earth. Or we also see the temple, the Veiled, not the Veiled Temple, the one of Azir, the 2 mana summon a Sand Soldier. You can also sometimes target that. That is also quite valuable. If you are still facing Grand Plazas, then you can go for Scorched Earth again. So it is more flexible, since we are seeing a lot of landmarks currently. So yeah, probably try it out to go for Scorched Earth or Noxian Guillotine, but Scorched Earth is still quite more flexible. And then, so yeah, that is the control. And then Tri-Beam Propolator is actually insane here. We're running a lot of 3 drops, as you can see here. How many of them, actually? 17 3 drops. So yeah, Tri-Beam Propolator is a pretty, you know, immediate fit for the deck. If you can cast this as a, you know, a 5 deal 5, summon a 5 mana follower, or a 6/6, that's incredible. So yeah, but even if it is like a deal 3, 4 mana deal 3, sometimes it's enough. Think about the what it was, I can't remember the name today. It was a spell from Piltover Zone. at 4 mana. Aftershock. Think about Aftershock. This, of course, can't hit face, but it is still at the same amount of value. And on top of that, you are getting a 3-drop from that. So Aftershock was run sometime, so now imagine getting a 3-drop off of that. So that's incredible. Of course, these are some slight disadvantages. For example, Aftershock, as soon as you draw it, you can immediately play it for that amount of value. Instead, the DRAVEN Improbolator has to be in your hand before you can buff it up a bit, and then it is actually more valuable than Aftershock. So yeah, the floor of this card is a bit lower, but the ceiling, and floor and ceiling by the way means that the floor is the lowest value that the card can provide, and the ceiling is the maximum, at the best efficiency, how strong the card is. So yeah, the ceiling here is actually pretty much unlimited. Of course, it is in a real game, but it is pretty much unlimited how much you can get from this value, from this card. And so yeah, then it's an obvious fit. And then we ran a package that was at first pretty not convinced about that package, and it is a discard package. You run DRAVEN, Ezreal, Ballistic Bot is actually a part of the discard package, some Dredger, and Ramage. So the fact is that in the end, 1 mana burst, draw 2 would be nuts. 3 mana, summon a 4/3 and draw 1, that would be nuts. So how can you get those cards, those cards to exist? If you are playing DRAVEN or Ballistic Bot, you're generating the Axes or the Ignitions, which are not so great as cards on themselves, so you can just discard them and draw more cards. So for example, you can discard an Axe from DRAVEN and draw 1 card from that play. It is as if you just drew 1 card, because the Spinning Axe wasn't really a real card, it was a card that you generated for free. So yeah, you can see where this is going. You can generate a lot of value, a lot of card draw, more than your opponent, and drawing all this much helps you to get to your win conditions, which are Captain Pharaon and Ezreal. And so yeah, that's basically the idea behind this deck. You want to stall the game, you want to control the game, and in the end you want to hit them with burn, either in the form of Ezreal or Captain Pharaon. And so yeah guys, that's it for this deck analysis. If you like to see more content like this from a Master Tier player, doing, you know, deck guides, meta-analysis and all that good stuff, please consider subscribing. It's free. You can also like and comment to share your appreciation. And if you want to support me actually more directly, there is also a Patreon link. All the links that I'm saying are in the description and the pinned comment down below. And so yeah guys, with that said, that's it for this deck analysis. Let's see this deck in action into some games. Someone could complain. Is it DRAVEN against just Swain on Piltover Zone? What is the deck all about? I think that keeping the Ballistic Bot early is insanely strong. Thermogenic Beam also is okay. DRAVEN, do we want to keep him? I guess yes, because we are also attacking on turn 3. DRAVEN Improbolator. Also, you know, getting the DRAVEN Improbolator this early could be insanely good. If, for example, this becomes a 6 and we can kill Swain, that would be devastating for our opponent. Ezreal as well.
Time for the main event.
Concurrent timelines.
Can you improve perfection? Join me if you want to live.
Wow, another Ice Spider. And a 3-2. So yeah, we can't attack with Ballistic Bot, but we can definitely attack with DRAVEN. Javen. Who is Javen? He takes it. So is he trying to go wide on us? Or maybe yes, I got excited for that and didn't want to... I don't know.
System upgrade.
Another Ezreal. So I think we can go for something like this. We could actually play a Mystic Shot. Javen leaked. He's a mix between Jarvan and Draven. Javen. I think we can go for a Mystic Shot. Yeah. Like, in the end, we are the control deck. Maybe this aggro list we just run Swains at the end. We have so many axes. Next turn we can level up Draven, which could be interesting. Bye bye, Draven. I think it was more important to remove the ballistic. They're also a control, I guess. I don't know, guys. He's playing kind of strangely. Let's try to bait the removal for the Ezreal, even though we have 2 of them. So, yeah, I guess... I don't really know, guys. Do we go? Swain is always control. Yeah, you're probably right. I think I can go here for one Ezreal. Yeah, Swain is definitely mostly control. Okay, we see the Swain. Now we could go for Thermogenic Beam there. First of all, let's try to attack. Let's see if he has to get excited. He doesn't. So yeah, let's start to chip off the health from Swain. Rune's Flock. Why not Cunning Strike? He doesn't run. I don't know why he doesn't run Cunning Strike. Maybe he doesn't. He doesn't have it in the hand. He only has three cards at the end. So do we play the ignition or we don't? Probably not. Now that we don't even have the ballistic bot, you know, getting the +1 attack. Yeah, let's pass. Now let's see, if he goes for the open attack, we need of course to trade him down immediately. Ramage here is very nice. So we need to remove him. How do we do it? First of all, let's draw. We still have mana to go for Get Excited and Mystic Shot if we need to. But Ravenous Flock here is absolutely amazing. That's what I wanted to draw into. This means that we get in the range of Mystic Shot, but I'm fine with him spending resources on Ezreal, and we have 2 of them in hand, so it's probably better to remove the blocker for whatever we could play. This only deals 3. I guess we can just attack with Ezreal. Maybe you go face. He's passing. Do we pass back? Probably not, because we need to get him before he gets us. And, you know, on turn 8, the Leviathan is going to crush us. We have almost enough burn to just kill him. Yeah, I was thinking if he could do something different, but Thermogenic Beam is good here. We could have kept the Thermogenic Beam for the Leviathan, actually. But we can just, as King Vezran is saying, we can just burn him, so... Yeah, look at all this burn. He's passing. Why? Why is he passing? Man, what are you doing? You know what? Let's start slowly to burn him. And maybe we make him play a card, which is probably the Leviathan, and then we can play Arachne's Sentry on him. Meanwhile, the Traveling Improbolator is ever growing. Ooh, Corina Veraza. Into Dreadway. What? What is this, guys? What? But yeah, we still probably got him. Now we could level up as real. We go for... or maybe we go for Tri-Beam Probolator here. Yeah. Let's go for Tri-Beam Probolator. It doesn't have a blocker. And we set up the, you know, the removal on the Dreadway. You have to kill this turn. Yeah. Perfect lethal. We have even more if we need it. Now, he definitely has a Mystic Shot. And we are missing 5 damage. Well, this is probably one of the worst 5-drop that we could have gotten. Yeah, he's searching for Mystic Shot. And he got it. Thermogenic Beam. Okay, okay. That's fine, that's fine. So, okay, now we deal 3. We still have the burn on our side. Faron. A bit late. You don't have healing, so you can burn him now. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Rampage. So it is important that we keep 5 mana. So, yeah, probably we can go for Ezreal. Yeah, but Dreadway is scary. Dreadway is definitely scary. So I'm playing around the burn of his own, you know? So you want him to cast the burn first. 30 improvement. But Dreadway can make it kill us. So this is fine. If he has, even if he has double Mystic Shot, we still got him. So yeah, I think it's fine. Definitely fine.
Coming through. You're between me and glory.
And we still have 5 mana open. So yeah, he has to do something. But like, yes, aid, no luck. So let's see. I mean, I'm probably overthinking here. Definitely. He doesn't run heal, so we could just straight up burn him. But this is dealing the same amount of burn, and we force him to do something about that. So let's see if he has burn now. Nox and Guillotine. What? What? Okay, I see that could be an okay play. And yeah, now you're just dead, right? At 1 mana, you definitely don't have anything. Wow, GG. I mean, yeah, we're just playing around with him. Why 1 Mystic Shot still resolved? So much tension. Yeah, that Dreadway, what a close game. Yeah, definitely close. That Dreadway out of nowhere scared the hell out of us. We're up against Leona, Brilliant Soul, in Freljord, and he's Chinese or whatever. How do they get into European servers? So this is gonna be interesting. Leo Sol, wow. I think we can keep the Ezreal. I'm not quite sure about that. But it's always nice to have one of your win conditions already in hand. We got also the Draven. Where all these decks come from? Yeah, I don't really know where they do come from. And also Captain Pharaoh.
Witness perfection, meatbags.
So now we kinda are the player that needs to put aggression on him. Ooh, Targon Peak. He discarded the Targon Peak, by the way. So he probably has another one. This is gonna be interesting. If he does discount the Captain Pharaoh, I'm gonna laugh like all day. So yeah, let's attack.
Hold still.
He doesn't want to take 1 damage. That's huge. So yeah, because he probably understands that on the long run he's winning, so he tries to be as conservative as possible. Silver on the Targon Peak. Wow, guys, this is gonna be it's a pretty interesting match.
Time for the main event.
So yeah, let's go for the DRAVEN. Avalanche. Alright. I probably don't like playing the Ignition. We want to go a bit more board-centric. So yeah, let's go for some Dredger. And also we kinda want to dump our hand so that we have better chances of him discounting the Captain Pharaon if he goes for Targon Peak. Now we can't attack, that sucks. Oh, Leona is actually such a strong card, I actually forgot about her. Targon Peak, here it is, guys. Okay, so what do? We want to play cheap stuff. The Traveling Probulator almost being close to killing the Leona. It's pretty interesting. Now, I wonder if the Ballistic Bot generates the...
Time for a true display of skill.
Lets him, you know, place the Ignition before. Here I may actually want to, you know, just play the Mystic Shot as well. So that we have better chances. We have two Captain Pharaons. And we have only 2 in the deck. So, like, we increased our chances by drastically. Let's go, guys! Captain Pharaon on turn 6 while attacking. This is crazy, guys. Now he plays Aurelion Soul. Now he discounts Aurelion Soul. Wow, God. He passes. He's devastated. Yeah, it was 50%. But still, you know, getting the Captain Pharaon. So now I'm thinking, I'm actually shaking, guys. I think we can safely open attack. And if he tries to block the Captain Pharaon with the 3-3, we can Ruinous Flock as well for 3 more damage. And, yeah, he's almost dead. We also have double Decimate, so what you're gonna do about that? Oh, you know what? Maybe we try to dump our hand even more. So that so that we can play the second one. Why stop to 1 only, you know, man? When you can go for 2. Come on, man.
Oh, take your time, pal. It's not
Exactly.
like I got better.
Face my shield.
No, man. Why he didn't let finish the voice line of Ezreal? What is he doing, guys? Then we can just go for Decimate. Maybe he has Star Shaping. Archwinds, wow. At 0 mana. That's actually pretty interesting. So yeah, since the plan of, you know, killing him, this is way Targon Peak sucks. But yeah, like, imagine if we didn't have the Captain Pharaon. Then that was a whole different story. So yeah, now let's try to dump our hand. Ooh, Blighted Ravine. Very interesting, very interesting. It's all about Random God. So now, guys, Traveling Probulator, I kinda like keeping in hand. That we definitely want to Spinning Axe something away. So let's probably Spinning Axe away the Ignition, because the Ignition would be tossed anyways. Discarded, actually. Toss is a word for something else. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what we are giving the axe to, because it is only a buffer now. So now we have to consider if we want to actually play the Mystic Shot or don't. Or we don't. I mean, we are probably if we're not playing the Mystic Shot, we are passing. And play the Mystic Shot doesn't really change anything, because we would always have 3 mana spell anyways. So I think it's better to play it. It's okay. No, guys. This was actually 20%. And we hit it as well. Okay, okay. It was like as well, he got this Aurelion Soul. I've gotta give him to that. Yeah. Double Captain Pharaoh on the same turn. I mean, on 2 different turns. And he got his Aurelion Soul. That's crazy. So yeah, we can go for double Decimate this turn. And the next turn, I don't think you can handle this pressure.
Your favorite star. I created it. Enough! I'll end this.
Let's go, Captain Pharaoh. And now is where you surrender. Avalanche. Good evening, guys. Welcome to the stream. Just Attack us 6. So he kills our Ezreal, unfortunately. That's fine. At least to me, is evening Pog. It's kind of evening for me as well, so it's alright, man. Do you want to go for DRAVEN? And, you know, just keep... this then becomes a 5. And, you know what, guys? Let's actually make him discount our Decimates. I don't remember if this happens... this happens before we draw, right? So here, what we have to do... is just play the Get Excited on there. Then this becomes a 6. So we can almost kill Aurelion Soul, guys. Tell me if this is not crazy. Are you from Italy? Yeah, I am. And now is where you surrender, man. Come on. I mean, actually, it's better if he doesn't surrender, because this game is so crazy that I want... What is this, guys? Worst 6-drop ever. Worst 6-drop. If you don't have a dragon, that's the worst 6-drop. If you have a dragon, though, that's bonkers. Start shaping on Aurelion Soul and not on his face. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I could guess it from the Ascent, Pog. Let's go, Pog. Why, though? Like, I don't think I talk English badly. But if it is an accent thing, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're bad at it, but I'm curious. Maybe another Rush wins?
You abject failure.
That would be actually interesting. Okay, he doesn't. So easy dead? Not yet. Yeah, the accent is very distinctive. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Mitch99. I think we... Yeah. No, man. I wanted to end it. But yeah, that was probably one of the most insane game I ever had. This is our counter burn decks. I mean, our deck is not really a burn deck, but yeah, I could see what you're saying. I kind of want to hardly get the Ravenous Flock. And wow, guys, again double 3-beam Propelade or double 3-drop. Now we just don't have to die. This is our game plan for this game. It's slow burn, remember? Yeah, but it's a bit different. We are more controlly. If it doesn't get off, then it probably doesn't really counter us. The thing is just that he can keep up with our value. In general, playing against control deck versus control deck, they are very close. All of them, kinda. But yeah, the tough that really shuts down your what can I say? Your Ezreal kinda completely. Say Gulak v Yamochke. Gulokha v Jamoke. Is it a bad word, man? Lol. No, man, don't do that. Because if it is, then maybe my bad pronunciation won't let Twitch know. But then it becomes non-family friendly. So please refrain from letting me say something bad. I kind of dislike keeping it family friendly because I mean, in real life I don't really swear all that much. I don't like it because I find it, you know, vulgar or something like that. But I'm not against it, you know. Like I'm not a Puritan saying no, you shouldn't say bad words. Then I'm not like that. But or at least for the ones that I don't care about. But yeah. Here on Twitch and YouTube, it's actually pretty important to maintain that aspect. So yeah, it's kind of bad. It's a bit of like, it seems like a bit of the censoring the content. But I guess it's what you have to do. So what are we doing here, guys? Could we just Anarchoid Sentry to not take the damage? And chat, what do you suggest to craft right now? I would like to play something fun to play and quite strong. It doesn't have to be tier 1. Well, it depends on what you already have. Probably Azil Lucian, I find it very funny and also pretty strong. So okay, should we go here for Argon Sentry? Probably yes. We basically make him waste his attack. I started 2 weeks ago, so I don't know the game that well yet. Okay. So... Ooh, he's attacking. Ooh, this is definitely Brittle Steel. Definitely Brittle Steel. But I guess, yeah. Ooh, he doesn't, so that was a fake. Can I link a tweet about budget decks? I don't know if you can link. Because for the same reason, you are responsible if someone... this is crazy, guys. If someone gives a link on Twitch, and it is, for example, something about, you know, adult content, and a minor clicks on it and gets offended at what they saw or whatever, then you are responsible for that. So it is just better to ban links. But if you can, are you in the Discord server? If you do, then, and if also Just Attack is on the Discord server, then you can link it there and you can check it from there, if that makes sense. So now we're attacking. I guess we go for Ezreal, and we kill the Ruthless Raider. It doesn't have to be budget. I can craft 6 champions and 18 epics. On Mobalytics, there are some starter decks. Try Spiders is budget. Yeah, Spiders is pretty good. And 30 plus commons. I already have that and I played a lot. What is the exclamation mark Discord? Is it a command that I didn't implement? It's a good budget deck though. I watched someone go 18, 5 plat, diamond 1 yesterday. Yeah, Spiders is pretty crazy. Should we go for Ignition and also attack with the Ballistic Bot? Probably not, because we need the Mystic Shot. Yeah, sure. And the Ballistic Bot, I mean, the Mystic Shot will make the Ballistic Bot a 2-3 that can block on the Ruthless Raiders. So yeah, it looks like we are definitely winning. Maybe our Necton could change things up. And Regent Yeti. But remember, it's pretty bad against Fiora. Yeah, Fiora is so great against those type of decks. I don't know, guys. If we go for something like a get excited there, he really can't attack. But probably it's better to just pass then. I want kind of to train the Regent Yeti. Yeah. Ooh, exhaust. Double exhaust. So now let's see where... Ooh, this is bad? No, this is alright. This is alright, guys. At least we can save the Ballistic Bot. So let's do that. How about Rectover? Well, this is the deck that I'm playing against, guys. It's good when I'm facing a lot of Fioras, so I wanted to change. Yeah, I played it gold 4, I played 60, 70 games with it. With these Spiders, yeah. Okay. So, almost in Tri-Beam Improbolator range. Another one. We got triple DRAVEN Probolator. I think we can pass here. I mean, probably our ignition is fine. Least random control is good versus Fiora decks. I'm currently 180 LP Masters with it. Alpha Wild Claw. What we could go for here is get excited Scorched Earth, so that we make the DRAVEN Probolator pretty big. And yeah, I guess we're going for it. We discard the Ramage because we don't really need that. By the way, Mitch99, that's pretty crazy that you already are at Masters with least Randall. I would play it as well, but it is too slow. I don't know how much you play the game, but that seems like a lot of time to get to Masters with that deck. It's real, almost leveled up. Renekton. And we try Nasus Kindred control. I'm pretty bad with this deck. So let's kill the Renekton. Come on, guys. This is the second time that I'm getting this. Are you seeing this? That's crazy. That's totally crazy. And we have another one, remember. Okay. The Gorger is not bad. When I playing Tamraka, I have 96 plus win rate. Shaped Stone. When I get Starspring to the second round, I think it's solid deck, but nobody playing it. But also it's pretty good chance to draw Starsprings because I'm replacing all the cards except Soraka because that card costs all 4 minus. And it's kind of funny because you don't put a comma ever. So it's a wall of text. Probably first Ballistic Bot. I played a little bit of it at the start of the new season, but I like Thresh and Nass better for our Nass deck. What was the other? Because Thresh Nasus is one of the variations. Then I know about Nasus Azir, which is kinda interesting. What was the other one? Ah, Nasus Kindred. Yeah, Nasus Kindred is also pretty nice. Guys, so do we go for Ezreal here? Then we go for DRAVEN Probolator. And, you know, we miss the Ballistic Bot, kinda. Or we can go for Ballistic Bot, Ignition, and DRAVEN Probolator. Bye, good stream. Bye-bye with Zawardo. See you next time. Probably Ezreal.
They don't know what they're up against. Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Ruin Runner.
Without mercy.
That's interesting. We could actually go for an Ezreal attack, then we pop his spell shield and we go for DRAVEN Probolator. We don't have mana. We don't have mana to do so. And then we could just kill these. We play the Ignition. We attack with the Ballistic Bot as well.
But could you maybe speed things up a little?
Yeah, this seems better. So let's play the Ignition first because it is less committal. He's probably out of resources anyways. What is this, guys? Like, how many 4 drops are there? How many 6 drops are there? What am I getting? What? Like, on the 4 drops, there is the 7-7. And I'm getting the 2-3 Professor Man. That's crazy, guys. So yeah, now we don't get the Mystic Shot. I tried Ash Sejuani LeBlanc today, it's pretty good. Yeah, Frostbite mid-range is pretty nice. Troll Chant. Troll Chant is quite nice. But yeah, now I don't think he has a way to remove the Ezreal. Maybe with Exhaust. Now he immediately goes for Exhaust. Okay. No Exhaust. So we can go for these. And we may actually block on the Renekton. Yeah. Then we can Remus Flock it if we need. What could he have? Shaped Stone. Yeah, we can still kill it. If he went for Shaped Stone there, that probably was much better. But yeah, I get it that he's probably desperate. And he was like, maybe I can win from Renekton. From Renekton leveling up, it's much scarier.
System upgrade.
Wow, and yeah, that's game over. That's pretty unlucky from him. Yeah, well played, man. I didn't hear you earlier because of ads, but it took me about 20... So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, a comment, and checking out the links in the description and the pinned comment. In there you will find my Instagram, my Twitter, my Patreon, my Discord server, where you can continue to chat with me and all the rest of the community. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it and find it useful, and as always, see ya.